Hey folks, how you doing? It's time for the 2024 year-end roundup for the Northern Virginia real estate area. I'm Anthony Carr with KW United, so let's get started on some numbers here. Sales are up, but they're still soft as compared to the past. In 2024, we had more sales than we had in 2023. You can see there on the left, we've got 26,448 sales, just a smidgen more than we had in 2023. Now, Greater Northern Virginia, by the way, is Alexandria, Arlington, Fairfax, Prince William, and Loudoun County and the little townships inside of that. The green bar is from 5 years ago. 5 years ago, we had quite a bit less people and jobs in the area, but we were selling a lot of real estate to those people. But now we've had a kind of a stymie in the supply side, which is affecting the total sales numbers as well. So it's almost 10,000, more than 10,000 units less, um, 5 years later. Now, when you look at how many families or purchasers and sellers were involved, you actually got to combine that. So that's 52,896 groups of people that were buying and selling last year, up from 578. But as again, I'm showing you the 73206, it's almost 20,000 groups of people fewer that were buying and selling in 2019. So the market, when a house comes on the market, it's a very hot market. If it looks good and it's priced right, we're going to get multiple offers. But as you can see, we just don't have the inventory that we need to make this happen. From last year to this year in Northern Virginia, we're up 6,000 people just in 1 year. So you can see that there's job growth, and houses are where the jobs go at night, and it's a continual issue that we're not keeping up with that. That, of course, has an effect on the pricing. Prices are trending upward, but they're slower than what they were in the past. We are up overall 8% over last year. So these charts are now the three larger areas in Fairfax County. And the price you see there is overall condo, townhouse, single family. In all three jurisdictions, single families are starting in the $800,000 to $900,000 range. Alexandria and Arlington, they're definitely in the $1 million range for single family. But the overall average, as you can see, is growing quite a bit, up 8% over what it was last year. If you're listening instead of watching, Arlington's ending up the year with 724,000 for the average price. Alexandria is at 695, and Fairfax is the top notch at 732,000 for the average price. In Loudoun County and Prince William counties, a little bit lower. Loudoun County is at 739,000 by the year of end of 2024. Prince William County, 557. Now, to put some weight on that, when you see this blue chart on the left here, that blue chart is 2019, just 5 years ago. And those houses were 375,000 5 years ago on average in Prince William County. So we're seeing that that is definitely not stopping because we just don't have the inventory to fill the gap for what we need. It makes people to have to move further out to be able to get some sort of affordability for them. Speaking about affordability, still a challenge. Even though we got some high incomes in the area, the median household income in Northern Virginia is $140,000 per household, which that means if you're doing that and you're doing 25 or 30% as a portion of that to buy a house per year, then you're talking that you're looking at I can't have a payment of more than $3,000 to $4,000, which we'll get more into that in just a moment. Affordability diminishes when prices and interest rates collide, and that's what's going on right now. 5 years ago, we had a really low interest rate, as you can see right there, the blue and green chart, and this is from Freddie Mac. Shows that those average rates were in the threes and the twos, depending on what time you bought. Right now, we're at about 6.6%. Just actually got word today they're about 6.75% now. The big change was in 2022, and this is what's demonstrated in this chart, is from March to about December, rates went from about 3.2 to 6.5, but we ended up the year this year at 6.6, and that's what's making it a little more difficult for people to buy those properties. that are definitely ending up in a higher price range. So the median price that we're looking at for this to demonstrate what's going on with the interest rates is showing you what happens in 1/4% interest rates on here, where you've got 5.75% interest rate on a $600,000 purchase, which is a mortgage of 540,000. We're at 3871. So leaving that price at the same spot, but moving up those interest rates, where now we're at 6.75, you see that that is now costing for the same amount of money because of the interest rate. It's up to $4,222 per month, which includes your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. I don't see that changing a whole lot in the near future. There's still a little pressure on the pricing of properties because we just don't have the inventory. And then you have the interest rates, which, according to the folks I'm talking to, they don't see those coming too further below where they are now, maybe the 6.5, 6.25 if you pay some points. But that's it for 2024. It's a good wrap. We had a good year. We just need more inventory because we keep having more jobs coming into the area. If you got any questions, you can visit me at my website, anthonycarrhomes.com. I'm also on YouTube. You're already here now. So, you can come back here, subscribe, like the channel, and then you won't miss any of the great videos that I have coming out. And I get bragging rights that you came out to be a part of the community. Thanks so much and have a great day.